Hi, today I'm reviewing this book, Alone in Antarctica by Felicity, Aston. And it's another Antarctica book. I seem to be doing a lot of these, but I've got this little collection going on, and as I read them, I'm going to review them. So, what have we got here? Well, basically, we've got an extraordinary journey by an extraordinary woman in one of the most extraordinary places on the planet. Well, the most extraordinary place on the planet, the Antarctica. And it's a story really of determination, of grit, of strength, of mental toughness, and something else beside. But we'll have a look at the book first of all. First of all, it's a paperback, and I picked it up on eBay for, a matter of a few pounds. It was published in 2013 by, I'll just have a look here, published by Summersdale Publishers Limited. And it's got, we'll count the pages up, so it's 254 pages long. So it's a good read. There's a foreword by Joanna Lumley. And these two people met, they met for some reason, and Felicity Aston asked Joanna Lumley to read the book and do the foreword, which is interesting in itself. It's like a nice little story. That there's some photographs in there. Colour photographs, and I can tell you it's a jolly good read. There's a little front piece there by Ben Fogle, who is quite big on television. An extraordinary journey of solitude and determination, as you would expect, alone in Antarctica. Okay, what is my opinion of the book? First of all, it's easy to read. It is a good read. It is a sort of autobiography together with the journey. So you get background into Felicity Aston. You get her thoughts and feelings, not just through the journey, but through life, really. And these are put down on, in print. And the more I read of it, the more it seemed to be a journey of life, really. In as much that if you give up, then you'll never know. You never know until you try. And if you've got a goal and you stick with it, and you are never, ever, ever going to surrender, and if you beat yourself, because it's not about beating what's out there, it's about beating what's in here, then achievement will come. And at the end of the day, maybe it is all about determination, being bloody minded, being a little toughie, and what bigger challenge would there be but to cross Antarctica alone? Now, a lot has been made of it being female, but anyone who does it, male or female, or animal, or tractor, or plane, it's a risk, it's a challenge. So I'm not going to make a great deal about the fact that she's female, but really it's about the person, her as a person, as a human being. The style is very readable. It's very, very descriptive, by the way. So sometimes you feel as if you're there. She uses a lot of metaphor, and she uses a lot of examples about how she's feeling, about the scenery, about her challenges along the way. There's a lot of metaphor in there, so that's quite an interesting thing. Also, I'm not going to give any secrets away. I'm not going to give any. I'm not going to blow it, but I'm going to tell you that although she was alone in Antarctica, it felt as if Antarctica was with her. Not that she was in this desolate, barren, empty place, but was in a place that was alive and that was challenging her and sometimes comforting her and sometimes helping her and sometimes rewarding her and sometimes punishing her. And always, I'll go back to the word challenge again. And the second thing is, all of us, okay? We've all got goals. We should set ourselves some goals. We've all got challenges in life. We've all got problems. We've all got issues. And her biggest issue was getting out of the tent. Stuck in the middle of Antarctica. Knowing that no one was coming to rescue her, but she could summon help, though it would be potentially difficult for people to come and help. And her job, her drive, her main goal, her main challenge was to unzip the tent and get going and not just lie there and hope that things would get better. Times got tough there. The wind is blowing, it is minus 40 odd. She's got no concept of what's up and what's down, what's left and what's right. There are whiteouts there. And you stick your head out the tent and it's like, I need to stay here because it's going to get better tomorrow. Well, it's not going to get better tomorrow by sitting in the tent. It's not going to get better for us if we do nothing. We've got to get out there and do what she did. And there's a third thing which I found interesting. I was a bit disappointed there weren't any maps in here. I was a bit disappointed that she wasn't really, what would you say? The meteorological stuff, the weather stuff, that she wasn't charting the degrees minus centigrade or minus Fahrenheit that she was going through. But maybe those are more for scientists rather than, she's a scientist person. But maybe that's for another time. But the third thing was interesting. And that was that when she was skiing and there was no view at all of anything ahead, it was just white, and the only time she knew when she was going uphill was when the sledges that she was dragging felt harder to pull, were more difficult to pull, and when she was going down they were easier to pull. There was no sense of that. And she had to literally drive herself forward with nothing in front of her to egg her on. It reminded me of part of the book written by Roland Huntford, The Race to the Pole, Scott versus Amundsen, when the dogs wouldn't move without someone in front of them taking a lead. So they had something to focus on. Otherwise, it's like walking into, there's nothing there. You can't move. And Felicity understood that concept. Maybe not the dogs, but the fact that she mentally had to drive herself into nothing. And when she looked up, it was the same, and when she looked back, it was the same. And what a situation that would be. And, if you were interested in mental development, physical development, the power of the mind, goal setting, achievement, examples, motivation. You can read this book and you can say, well, if she can do that, what can I not do? What am I giving up on today? So I hope you buy the book. I hope you enjoy the book. It's needed if you love Antarctica stuff, if you love autobiographies, if you love adventure. This is the book for you. So go out, buy it, read it, love it, enjoy it, put it on your shelf, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.